Hey folks, welcome back to Smokey and Giraffe's Variety Show.
Hi everybody. This is Smokey and I'm here to help Giraffe today with this recipe. I love Chinese food, but the problem with Chinese food is there's a lot of sugars in it and MSG and things I really can't eat. So when you want takeout, this is a great alternative. It's our version of a carb-free Chinese chow mein. So Giraffe's going to get you through the first part, then I'll take you through the second part, and we'll talk about that later. So I'm glad to be with you all today.
All right, so we have our hot pot filled with sesame oil, just enough to cover the bottom part, and we have it on medium-high heat. We're going to wait for it to warm up, which I think it has done. We're going to add broccoli to our mixture. Usually we just add bean sprouts, but we've been adding broccoli along with our bean sprouts to give it more of a flavor. So here we are. Whoops. So we'll just put that in, let it cook down for maybe about 5 or 7 minutes, and then we'll come back and add the rest. All right, so we ended up cooking our broccoli for about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer because it just was not getting a little soft. All right, so now we'll go ahead and add our bean sprouts. We have 2 packages of bean sprouts. This won't take long to cook, but it'll also give the dish a little bit more water too, so it'll help the broccoli kind of steam while it's cooking. All right, so we have those 2 in there. Normally when I'm making just the Korean bean sprouts like we have in our cookbook, I'll add some garlic powder and some pepper. But since we're adding the garlic shrimp later, we're going to avoid adding garlic now so it doesn't get too garlicky. So just go ahead and cover this, and we'll let this cook for about 5 to 7 minutes until it boils down a little bit. All right, 3 minutes into it, I notice we're going to probably need a little bit more sesame oil. I'm going to drizzle it in here to give it more sesame flavor. Right. We'll add a little bit, maybe about 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce or shoyu. We'll also add to the flavor, and we're using reduced sodium or less sodium soy sauce. We're going to add some pepper, probably about maybe a 1/4 of a teaspoon. And then we're going to add some canned mushrooms. More like a vegetable chow mein, along with the shrimpy later. All right, we'll go ahead and stir this up, and we'll continue cooking for another 5 minutes or so. I think our little mixture is ready, so we'll turn off our burner, and we'll move these over to our quick burner so it doesn't cook anymore. And I also put the lid up because the longer the lid stays on, the rest of it will steam, and I don't want the bean sprouts to be too soggy. So just go ahead and leave it there, and then Kevin's going to cook the shrimp very shortly.
Hi everybody. Well, now it's my portion where I'm going to make the shrimp. Now you can use any protein if you want to use beef, chicken, pork. I love shrimp with this, and it's really simple to make. So I've got my shrimp. I took the tails off myself. Virgin olive oil, some garlic, and black pepper. Really simple. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to coat this pan here with the olive oil so that it gets all on the bottom of that. Heat that up. Then I'm going to take the garlic. Now, it depends how garlicky you like things. So I like a big spoonful so it coats all the shrimp. And I let that cook first before I do the pepper and mix that around. So it gets a garlic olive oil. And I wait till it bubbles up and get the shrimp in there. And so I'll be back when I put the shrimp in. But that's pretty much it. And then we'll be back. Okay, so now you see that the oil and the garlic are kind of bubbling, and that's time for the shrimp. Now, what I love about shrimp does not take very long to cook. So we're going to put the shrimp in. Just pile all them in there. Then I take a little black pepper, sprinkle it on there. And I know it's a lot of shrimp, but what's great about that is you put some in the noodles we made with the bean sprouts, and then I like to save some, and then I use them for salads or shrimp salad. So there's lots of things you can do with it. And I just let them cook, and you see how they're pink right now. You don't want them to cook for too long. Let them get in there. Let them all get some olive oil. I love this pan we use too because it's big enough for all of them. And I'll let them cook for a while, and then when they're all set to go in the pot, I'll show you what to do. Okay, so our shrimp are done. They don't take very long to cook. How you know they're done? They still have the pink on them, and I tried one, and you don't want it to be tough. If you overcook shrimp, it gets tough. This is perfect. All you're gonna do is take this, pour all that juice in there with the shrimp, the oil, and the garlic, and I'm gonna save a few for the next day. Then I'm gonna take it in the bean sprouts, toss it about, so they all marry together. So all those flavors, you got the garlic going in, the black pepper, the broccoli, the noodles. Gosh, you know what? It smells so good.
Oh my gosh.
You love it, Giraffe?
Yes, I love being married. Mm-hmm.
I love being married too. What do they say? People that cook together stay together.
Amen to
Amen,
that.
especially in this quarantine time.
Okay.
Anyway, so there's a really good shrimp chow mein for you. I love it. I hope you enjoy. Oh, let me get the spatula out of the way. That's not very nice. So I'm going to sign off. This was Smokey saying thanks and mwah, to use Giraffe's catchphrase.
Mwah. And of course, this is not in our cookbook. However, if you want to look for other low-carb recipes, you can search us on Amazon.com. Smokey and Giraffe's Low-Carb Kitchen Recipes.
It's a great read.
Have a great night.
Bye-bye now.
Bye now.
Bye.